You know, one of the things you need to take into consideration when we talk about taking care of your home is also taking care of the pets within your home. I'd like to introduce one of my pets. This is Chance, along with my wife, Carol Dubell. She is actually our resident animal communicator. And Chance has come here today to actually welcome our brand new sponsor, Hale Pet Door. And joining us from Hale Pet Door is Eric Baldwin. Eric, welcome to the show today. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Steve, very much.
Chance is just, you know, one of our pride and joy, one of four of the family, of our four-legged family. And Carol, what do you think he's saying right now?
He wants another pet door.
He wants another pet door. What else would he say?
That's right.
Okay. And we've got the perfect answer to Chance's wish. But right now we want to say thank you for welcoming our new sponsor today. Thank you, Chance. Thank you, Mom.
Bye.
We'll see you later. Our brand new sponsor, Hale Pet Door. Tell our viewers about Hale Pet Door.
Okay, Hale Pet Door is a local company. We've been making pet doors in the Valley since 1985. We have 11 sizes, 10 different models, 4 different colors. No matter what your pet door need is, we've got something that's going to cover it. We have wall models, door models, and we were the ones who invented the in-glass pet door.
You know, one of the things that I see a lot of in the remodels we do, that people have gone in and tried to do their own installation of a generic pet door that was not, and again, when I say generic, not a Hale door. And one of the problems that I see is, you know, warped frames. They put it in, they overloaded the frames with caulk, trying to keep water from the outside.
They cut through electrical lines.
Yeah, they didn't know where, you know, they said, okay, I want it here, but they didn't know what was in the way. And when they cut into it, like, oh my God, now what do I do? You know, again, this is something, if you're going to put it in, let's talk about wall installations for a minute. You need to know construction. You need to know where you can put your pet door and where you cannot. And that's why you need a professional.
It really is a good idea, and here in Arizona, the through-the-wall installation is far and away the most popular option we have. So you do want somebody who's going to know what's in the wall, know how to deal with it. But the pet door, as you pointed out, is really important too. Most pet doors are not designed to go through a wall. They're a potential source of water. They generally leak pretty badly. They're not very energy efficient. Hale has a good answer to all of those issues. It's a very energy efficient pet door. There's 2 flaps on a Hale pet door. You get a good airlock between the flaps. The frame on a Hale door is a very heavy extruded aluminum, so it's not like the plastic doors you see where it's going to crack and rot in the sun. It's self-framing, self-supporting. We do have the only pet door with a water containment and diversion system that will, any water that gets into the pet door will be forced back outside, so there's not a worry of water getting in the wall, causing mold or mildew problems.
And that's so very important. And that actually, you had put that diversion on the unit that you had put in one of the doors at my home to keep the heavy rains that drive in from the west, especially during monsoon season, to keep it outside of the door so it doesn't go in and warp the door. That's another thing. I've seen people go back and cut, I mean, they've got these huge dogs and they put these huge generic pet doors in. Well, I mean, they're so big, I mean, I could even get through it. I mean, and again, this is a security issue that we're talking about here, because if a dog could get through, a burglar could get through.
That's a great point, and it's an issue a lot of people bring up, especially with a really big pet door. Nice thing about the Hale pet door is the locking panel on a Hale door is a starboard. It's an unbreakable plastic. It locks with a steel deadbolt. So if you're not home, if the dog's not home protecting the house, you know the pet door is locked up and it's secure. But if you have a pet door that's not locked up and it's a big one, there's always the possibility of someone coming in. We have a neat line of security barriers that will do everything from just simply block access to the pet door to disguising it with a custom-made dog house that has a barrier inside. They can be very simple, very elaborate. They all work on the same principle. A dog can make a very sharp 90-degree turn. Human body can't do it. So with the barrier in front of the pet door, the dog can come out and go around the barrier. Person just cannot make that turn.
Can't make the turn.
And it's really a very good solution.
I always thought when it came out, when you introduced the in Arcadia door, pet doors, in the glass, that it was fabulous because it did a lot of good things. You didn't, if somebody had an aversion to cutting into the wall, and also, I think one of the worst designs ever created for security was those Arcadia panels that you'd slide the Arcadia door against, and you know the dog could go in and out. But the problem was the house wasn't secure anymore. The in-panel glass.
Yeah, the in-panel glass was just a failure when it comes to keeping the heat out.
Exactly.
Because a lot of Arcadia doors face the pool, and all the pool reflective comes right up through, and that's the hottest room in the house.
Right.
Because there's the doggy door with its piece of plastic stuff.
Right, and it's just, and believe me, if you have a piece of glass, you're not going to be able to go to the store and get a glass cutter and cut a square out of the corner. You're going to be able to have to go back in and have Hale come back in, custom cut your piece of glass, bring it out, and it's really simple. It doesn't take a lot of time. They just remove the glass that's there, they come back in, they install it in. Now you've got energy efficient doggy door in your energy efficient glass, and you've got a happy dog.
That's right.
No.
And a happy owner.
And a happy owner.
Well, and the nice thing about the in-glass option too is if you save the glass we take out of the door, the original glass, you can always put it back in. If you sell the house, if you need to get rid of the dog door, you can put the original glass back in.
That's right, and that was a great selling feature. And I always told people when Hale had come out to do some work and replacement on, or I should say installations of pet doors in an Arcadia door, always keep the glass, put it in a safe place. This way, when you have it, you just put it back in, and you know, life is good.
It's a glass act.
It's a glass, Dan, another way of hedonism. Dan, that's really great. But how can our viewers contact you for more information for their pets?
You can call us at 623-931-7979. That's our local number, or our 800 number, 800-888-8914. You can look us up on the web at halepetdoor.com, and you can order pet doors from our website. We have a great shopping cart feature, very easy to understand, very easy to follow. It just takes you step by step through all of the options that are open to you.
Make sure you look at our list of all the Hale independent door installation people to actually come out and help you install the finest pet door on the planet. And you can always find more information about Eric and Hale Pet Door on our website, imagehomeimprovement.show.com, or call us at 1-800-ASK-A-PRO. That's 1-800-275-2776.